Hi, everybody. Hello. How's everyone? Hi, Larry Girl and Terry and Shandar and Jeanette and Joe and Case Lou. Oh, I just got my notification. Hi, Stephen Haggerty and Cappy's mom and Bonnie. Hi, Joe. Sandra Tibbetts, Kate Moonchild, Mystery Achiever, Elizabeth Hayes. Hi, T-Barb. Hi, Liz. Spirit Clue, Lola Pain in the Bun, Barb, Sandra, Sharon. Hi, Carol Gallagher. How are you? Yvonne, ¿cómo está, mi amor? Can you guys hear me okay? Because I'm using the microphone on my webcam. I don't know what's going on with my little snow globe microphone. Hi, AQ and Marilyn. Okay, you guys can hear me okay? Perfect. Perfect. So I went through today and made a list of all of the Republican senators up for re-election this year. So I'm going to be going through this list real quick, yes, no's, to see who's keeping their seat for entertainment purposes only. I got a couple of questions from you guys while I was vlogging today, and I must say that was really particularly stupid on my part to be vlogging while driving. That's really dumb. I really screwed up there. I do not recommend vlogging and driving. I was not upset. For those of you guys that thought that I was upset, I was just trying to pay attention to the road while I was driving. So, yeah, I screwed the pooch on that one, you guys. Hold on, I'm trying to get my YouTube loaded here. Okay. So I got a couple of good questions from you guys. So let's see. Hi, CG. So we're going to be going, hopefully the camera's set up at a good angle here. Yeah, my car has that one thing where if, you get my, what do you call it? My, that thing where you, the cruise control. My cruise control has the thing that I can set the distance between, thank you, Courtney, the distance between my car and the car ahead of me, and it'll slow itself down and brake by itself if need to, but it still like freaks me out. So I was really stupid because I had the cruise control set and the distance between my car and the car ahead of me. But still, I shouldn't have been doing that. Hi, Jen Lynn, my dear. So I wasn't upset. I was just trying to pay attention to the road. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. For those of you joining, the plan today was to look at all the Senate seats. I'm going to document it here and in my little notebook. And let's see if we get a good read on this today. And then I'll answer a couple of questions that I got from the last live stream I did, the quick check-in. And we'll see where we go from there, okay? It is currently 5 o'clock, 5:03 here on the West Coast. Hi, Sunflower. So let's see. First, we're going to go with Dan Sullivan of Alaska. He is a Republican. Okay, so let's start with Dan Sullivan. Will Dan Sullivan win re-election? Dan Sullivan from Alaska. Will he win re-election? Dan Sullivan from Alaska. Will he win re-election? Dan Sullivan, Alaska. Who won re-election? This guy wanted to pop out by himself. So let's see. Let me see if this is in frame. So he popped out all by himself. This is what we got. Let me see. Snake, whip, lilies. Looks like he stays for a while through lying and abuse. So that's what we're getting for Dan Sullivan. He stays a while. Okay, Martha McSally from Arizona. We're going to look at her next. Martha McSally from Arizona. Martha McSally from Arizona. Martha McSally from Arizona. Martha McSally, Arizona. Martha McSally from Arizona. Are you going to win re-election? It's an important election. No, she does not. Quite possibly because of her decisions around healthcare, but no, it's an important election. No, she does not win. So Martha McSally is a no, according to this spread. Okay. Next, Tom Cotton in Arkansas. We're going to look at Tom Cotton in Arkansas next. Tom Cotton, Arkansas. Are you going to win re-election? Tom Cotton in Arkansas. Are you going to win re-election? Tom Cotton in Arkansas. Are you going to win re-election? Tom Cotton. Re-election. Tom Cotton in Arkansas. Are you going to win re-election? It's looking like a yes through shadiness and manipulation. So he's looking like a yes. Alrighty. Next, let's take a look at Cory Gardner in Arizona. Cory Gardner in Colorado. Cory Gardner, Colorado. Cory Gardner, Colorado. Is he going to win re-election? Cory Gardner, Colorado. Will you win re-election? Cory Gardner, Colorado. Are you going to win re-election? Cory Gardner in Colorado. Are you going to win re-election? Yes or no? Are you going to win re-election? That's looking like a no, but we will see. So that's the sun, the birds, the cross, clarified with the snake. I don't even know what the poles are. Okay. Hope that wasn't too loud for everybody. Hey, Autumn, how are you, my dear? Let's see. Now we're looking at David Perdue of Georgia. David Perdue in Georgia. Are you going to win re-election? David Perdue in Georgia. Are you going to win re-election? David Perdue in Georgia. Are you going to win re-election? David Perdue in Georgia. Are you going to win re-election? David Perdue. David Perdue in Georgia. Are you going to win re-election? It's looking like a yes, but through nefarious means. Oppression, suppression. He gets a bump up in the masses by suppressing the masses. Okay, so that's. I hope to God I'm wrong. Okay, let's look at. Next up, Kelly Loeffler in Georgia. Kelly Loeffler in Georgia. Are you going to win re-election? Kelly Loeffler in Georgia. Are you going to win re-election? Kelly Loeffler in Georgia. Are you going to win re-election? Kelly Loeffler, Georgia. Are you going to win re-election? Kelly Loeffler in Georgia. Kelly Loeffler in Georgia. Again, yes, through lying. Yes, through lying. God, Georgia is so screwed. All right. Let's look at Jim Risch. He's from Idaho. Jim Risch in Idaho. Will you win re-election? Jim Risch, Idaho. Will you win re-election? Jim Risch in Idaho. Will you win re-election? Jim Risch in Idaho. Are you going to win re-election? Jim Risch in Idaho. Are you going to win re-election? There's the election. Yes. It's looking like a yes. Okay, so we got Martha McSally as a no. Cory Gardner, quite possibly a no. David Perdue wins by suppressing the votes. Kelly Loeffler, same thing in Georgia, lying. This guy's winning. Okay, let's see here. Joni Ernst in Iowa. Hey, Donna, thank you so much. Joni Ernst, Iowa. Will you win re-election? Joni Ernst in Iowa. Are you going to win re-election? Joni Ernst, Iowa. Are you going to win re-election? Joni Ernst in Iowa. Are you going to win re-election? It's looking like a yes, talking to donors, talking to the masses. Okay. Cover your ears. I'm about to ring the bell. Okay. Pat Roberts in Kansas. Pat Roberts in Kansas. Pat Roberts, will you win re-election? Pat Roberts of Kansas, are you going to win re-election? Pat Roberts in Kansas, are you going to win re-election? Pat Roberts in Kansas, are you going to win re-election? Thank you, Alida. Pat Roberts in Kansas, are you going to win re-election? Yes, through stealing and thievery. Yes, he does. Cheats, stealing. Mitch McConnell of Kentucky, our most hated senator of all time. Mitch McConnell of Kentucky, will you win re-election? Mitch McConnell of Kentucky, does he win re-election? Mitch McConnell of Kentucky, do we win re-election? Mitch McConnell in Kentucky, does he win re-election? No, but he stays in government through lying and cheating and stealing, and he represents the minority. It's saying no, but people are isolated here. No, isolation, and he's small, okay? He stays. He stays. Okay, Bill Cassidy of Louisiana. Bill Cassidy, Louisiana, do you win re-election? Does Bill Cassidy in Louisiana win re-election? Bill Cassidy in Louisiana, do you win re-election? Bill Cassidy in Louisiana, do you win re-election? Does Bill Cassidy in Louisiana win re-election? Bill Cassidy in Louisiana, do you win re-election? Bill Cassidy in Louisiana. That's looking like a no. So Bill Cassidy in Louisiana, I don't know how he's polling. But this is saying endings and losses here. Let me see. Endings and losses here. Also illness. Here's another illness. People are suffering from illness and endings and losses that are going to make people suffer and grieve. Painful endings. This is saying no. Okay. Someone had posted a comment about Joe Gruters, can't pronounce his name, of Florida. He's a Republican senator in the 23rd district. And apparently he's running against Catherine Norman. Now, the Democrat that's running against him. Now, there seems to be some caca there, because apparently Catherine Norman gave thumbs up to a white supremacist nationalist that said that he was voting for Joe Biden, and she gave him props. And yeah. So let's see. Joe Grutters of Florida won the election. Joe Grutters in Florida, will you win re-election? George Grutters in Florida, will you win re-election? He's rooted. There's a lot of confusion within the community, but it's showing him rooted. So that's 26 and 5. He's rooted. Okay, Susan Collins of Maine. Cover your ears, folks. Ringing the bell. Oh, Pat Roberts of Kansas has retired and he's not running. Do you know who the new person is that's running in Kansas? Because I got the heart, the mice, and the ring on that one. So let's see here, retired. Boiler or Marshall in Kansas? Okay, which one is Boiler? Bollier. Is Bollier the Republican or the Democrat? Bollier. Marshall. Bollier is the Dem. Okay. And Marshall is the Republican. Okay, so let's look at, does Bollier win Kansas? Does Bollier win Kansas? Does Bollier win Kansas? I guess this one wants to come out. This is Bollier. Rooted loyalty to power and happiness here. Marshall. Just Marshall. This guy might have a lot of fundraisers behind him with these three. Rooted loyalty here. Growing loyalty and power or finance. Gifts and happiness. So this person may have quite a large donor base or people backing him. Let's see about Marshall. Marshall, do you win the Senate seat in Kansas? Does Marshall win the Senate seat in Kansas? His cards look better. Marshall's cards look better. He's looking like career and reputation manipulation, and then success here, success at work. Also, it could be that he's doing something here that is manipulating, emotionally manipulated, and then perhaps something here that gets exposed. Hold a clarifier, got the clouds. So let's hope for Bollier. For him, we're getting the tree, the dog, the bear, and this, and the bouquet. For Marshall, we're getting the moon, the fox, the sun, clarified by the clouds. Okay. Susan Collins of Maine. Susan Collins, do you win re-election? Does Susan Collins 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 in the Senate win re-election? Does Susan Collins in the Senate win re-election? She's out of luck. She is out of luck. Anchor and Clover here, which is long-term luck, but then there's fighting, arguing, abuse, also quite possibly something to do with appointing someone long-term, lifelong here, and sex. So this could be about her vote for Kavanaugh. Pack your bags, Susan, you're going. So that's a no. So that's 35 to 11. Okay, let's look at Cindy Hyde Smith from Mississippi. Cindy Hyde Smith from Mississippi. Cindy Hyde Smith from Mississippi. Does Cindy Hyde Smith win re-election? Mind you, guys, I have not looked to see who's running against who or whose opponents there are. I just kind of went online on a little bit of time that I had and just jotted down the names, okay? Cindy Hyde Smith of Mississippi, do you win re-election? Thank you, Selfish Wing. Oh, she's in California, honey. We ain't got nothing to worry about here, but I can try to write that down. Cindy Hyde Smith. Cindy Hyde Smith of Mississippi, will you win re-election? Will you win re-election? Cindy Hyde Smith of Mississippi, will you win re-election? Cindy Hyde Smith. Cindy Hyde Smith of Mississippi. Cindy Hyde Smith of Mississippi, are you going to win re-election? No, this is negative. Confusion, bad messages coming out, notice of punishment, ballots are punished here, ballots that are suffering, mail that is suffering here. That's like a no. So who is running against Cindy Hyde Smith? Do you guys know? Does anybody know who's running against Cindy Hyde Smith? Mike Espy. Let's look at Mike Espy, the Dem. Okay, let's look at Mike Espy, the Dem, because this is bad. Okay. Mike Espy of Mississippi, are you going to win the Senate seat this year? Mike Espy. Mike Espy of Mississippi, are you going to win the Senate seat this year? Mike Espy. Mike Espy. Mike Espy. Will you win the Senate? Mike Espy, are you going to win the Senate? Mike Espy, are you going to win the Senate? Yep, there's a lot of power and force behind him. People are mobilizing passionately. So that's looking like a yes. So Mike Espy, 24, 15, 1. That's looking like a yes. All right, next we got Steve Daines of Montana. Steve Daines of Montana. Steve Daines of Montana, are you going to win re-election? Steve Daines, Montana, are you going to win re-election? Steve Daines, Montana, are you going to win re-election? Steve Daines, Montana, are you going to win re-election? Steve Daines, Montana, are you going to win re-election? Steve Daines, Montana, are you going to win re-election? That's looking like a strong possibility of a no. That's looking like a bye-bye. We got the ring, the cross, the coffin. I don't know how he's polling. I'm just going by what this says. This could be saying a commitment or a promise for suffering, or something that's deeply religious that causes a lot of pain and suffering, and then endings and losses. But this is positive, negative, negative. So that's like saying no. Okay, let's look at Ben Sasse of Nebraska. Hold on, you guys. Cover your ears. Ringing the bell. Okay. Ben Sasse of Nebraska. Ben Sasse of Nebraska. Are you going to win re-election? Ben Sasse in Nebraska. Are you going to win re-election? Ben Sasse of Nebraska. Are you going to win re-election? Ben Sasse of Nebraska. Are you going to win re-election? That's looking like a yes for Ben Sasse. He looks like he stays. So 31, 17, 30. Okay. Tom Tillis of North Carolina. Tom Tillis of North Carolina. Tom Tillis, North Carolina. Do you win re-election? Tom Tillis, North Carolina. Will you win re-election? Tom Tillis of North Carolina. Are you going to win re-election? Tom Tillis, North Carolina. Will he win re-election? Tom Tillis. That's a yes. North Carolina for Tom Tillis looks like a yes. I'm going to look at his opponent, Cal Cunningham. That's who I was able to find on the internet, because it's saying speaking to this man, hearing from this man. He's there long term. And then I pulled a clarifier. I got the ring. He's got some sort of seniority or something there. I'm going to look at his challenger, Cal Cunningham. Also, it could be saying this man retires. Okay. So I'm going to look at his opponent, because this could also be him retiring. Who is his opponent? Let me see. What did I write here? Cal Cunningham. Does Cal Cunningham win a Senate seat? Does Cal Cunningham win the Senate race? Does Cal Cunningham win the Senate race? Does Cal Cunningham win the Senate race? Cal Cunningham. Cal Cunningham. Does he win the Senate race? Cal Cunningham. Cal Cunningham. Does he win the election? Or Cal Cunningham, do you win the election? Cal Cunningham, do you win election this year? He comes up short. He comes up short. It's difficult for him. And small gifts here. But it looks like, I don't know, I didn't look to see who Tom Tillis was, but there's a possibility that this person, it was birds, man, lilies. So I don't know if he stays the full term, because the lilies talks about retirement as well. So let's look at Jim Inhofe, whatever, from Oklahoma. Jim Inhofe of Oklahoma. Do you win re-election? Jim Inhofe of Oklahoma. They have Tillis down by 9 points? Because I'm getting the birds, the man, and the lilies on him. Jim Inhofe, Oklahoma. Jim Inhofe, Oklahoma. Jim Inhofe, Oklahoma. Do you win re-election? Do you win re-election? Jim Inhofe, Oklahoma. Do you win re-election? Do you win re-election? Jim Inhofe. Ooh. It's not looking good in Oklahoma. There's something here that they're keeping secrets, ballots that are false. Burden and punishment. Does anybody know who's running against him? This is Jim Inhofe in Oklahoma. Because these are not good cards at all. Secret ballots that are false here. Punishment. Does anybody know who's running against him? Because I want to look at his opponent. He's as slippery as yeah. Because there's CG. It's showing here that the ballots are false. There's. I know Jim is a Republican. I'm looking at all the Republican seats that are up for election this year, but this is saying that there's stuff that's hidden and ballots that are false. Do you know who's running against Jim Inhofe or whatever in Oklahoma? Abby Broyles. Okay, let's see. Abby Broyles. Is she a Dem? I'm assuming that's a Democrat. She's a Dem. Okay, let me look at her cards because this is not good right here. Abby Broyles. Abby Broyles. Abby Broyles, do you win the Senate in Oklahoma? Abby Broyles, do you win the Senate in Oklahoma? Abby Broyles, do you win the Senate in Oklahoma? Abby Broyles, do you win the Senate in Oklahoma? Broyles, do you win the Senate in Oklahoma? Someone's cut off from the government. She gets position. She reaches her goal. That's looking like a yes. So there's another no. 15, 10, 35. Like I said, I haven't looked at any polling. You know, if he has, well, his cards were saying that for in Hofi or whatever the hell his name is, his cards were showing that something was kept secret, something is being kept secret, and false paperwork, false ballots. I clarified it with the cross, which is punishment, it's pain, it's grief, it's suffering. So if that son of a bitch wins, you know it was through false ballots or kicking people off the ballots. Let's see, Lindsey Graham in South Carolina. Our favorite little Miss Lady G bootlicker. Lindsey Graham, do you win re-election? Lindsey Graham, do you win re-election? I know that race, I think, is... oh, it was hit and run? Because I got Tower, Scythe, and Anchor. It was like an official accident. And then reaching your goal. Okay. Lady Bootlicker, Lindsey Graham. Are you going to win re-election? Lindsey Graham, are you going to win re-election? Lindsey Graham, will you win re-election? Lindsey Graham, are you going to win re-election? Lindsey Graham, are you going to win re-election? Oh. He's going to stop something from some secrets being revealed here. There's something secret or knowledge of something important and an ending. This could be knowledge of an important ending. This could quite literally be the cards, metaphorical for the cards, telling us about an important ending. This is an important loss too. Bye-bye, kaput. So that's looking like a no. What was his opponent's name? I want to look at him as well. What was his opponent's name? I always forget. Jamie Harrison. Let's look at Jamie Harrison. Let's look at Jamie Harrison. Jamie Harrison, are you going to win the seat in South Carolina? Jamie Harrison, are Are you going to win the seat in South Carolina? Jamie Harrison. Are you going to win the seat in South Carolina? Jamie Harrison, are you going to win the seat in South Carolina? Jamie Harrison, are you going to win the seat in South Carolina? Okay, this is weird. I'm getting a lying, manipulative woman around him. I don't know why. Okay, so I don't know if this is some dirty trick that Lindsey Graham has up his sleeve, because it's saying a lying, manipulative woman. Here I'm getting the fox, or I'm sorry, the house, the ship, the, what do you call this? Fish. His base, his support is moving forward in abundance. So this is a yes. And in Lindsay's spread, it showed that he had a secret that he was going to reveal something about what, I mean, this could be Lady G, Jen, a lying manipulative woman. This could be quite literally Lady G. So we're getting a no on Lindsay and a yes on Jamie Harrison, that people at home, in his home, are moving forward. They're going in the direction of, and they come out in abundance here. These are 2 action cards, okay, for Jamie Harrison. I know that those polls are tight AF right now. So I would love to see what other readers get. I don't know if, cover your ears. Okay, I don't know if Mystery Achiever is here. I know she's always really good. And I wanted to say thank you again, Mystery Achiever. But thank you so much for putting all of the timestamps. That is so incredibly greatly appreciated. So let's look at the a-hole, John Cornyn. I think is John Cornyn Texas? I can't understand my handwriting. Oh, Lori, I'm going through the entire list of all Republicans that are up for re-election, and trying to see who has good cards, who has bad cards. Okay, it's Texas. Okay, I couldn't understand my handwriting. John Cornyn, you sleazy ball of smashed dog poo. Let's see. Are you going to win re-election? John Cornyn. Does John Cornyn win re-election in Texas? 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 This is, it's ending here with the sun. This looks like a yes, but the community may have some really bad weather, perhaps some sort of a storm in the area, but it's saying yes. That piece of shit. Through lying. He stays rooted. It's very gerrymandered. Yeah, because it's saying there's something wrong in the community here. where he's from, the community, perhaps bad weather, a lot of confusion, clouded stuff over. But then it's showing success here. So it looks like we're, for entertainment purposes only, I hope I am wrong on all of this and all these sons of bitches lose their seats. Okay. John Cornyn, we got the garden, the clouds, the sun. So that looks like a yes. Mike Rounds of South Dakota. Mike Rounds, South Dakota. Mike Rounds, South Dakota. Do you win re-election, Mike Rounds of South Dakota? Does Mike Rounds of South Dakota win re-election? Mike Rounds, South Dakota, do you win re-election? Mike Rounds of South Dakota, do you win re-election? He gets lucky through secret manipulation. This would be like a holy book or something. Pain, suffering. Here, something extremely religious. Secret manipulation that is secret to punish. It's showing yes. Or manipulation of a book that is like dogmatic and religious. But it's showing yes. So it looks like we're stuck with that POS too. So let's see. We got the box, the book, the cross, clarified with the clover. Let's look at the piece of crap, Lamar Alexander. Lamar Alexander, do you win re-election? Does Lamar Alexander 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 win re-election? Lamar Alexander win re-election? Does Lamar Alexander win re-election? Okay, that's saying yes. I want to look at Marquita Bradshaw. Marquita Bradshaw. Are you going to win election? Marquita Bradshaw. Marquita Bradshaw. Do you win election? Do you win the Senate? Marquita Bradshaw. Do you win the Senate? Marquita. Marquita Bradshaw. Do you win the Senate? Marquita Bradshaw. Are you going to win the Senate? There's something here around an important loyalty, and there's something important about her that may not yet be known. Oh, Lamar Alexander is retiring? Because it's saying here, conversations, success that is secured. So, and this is, so he's retiring. Conversations about success that is secured. So he's retired. Okay. Hold on. Retiring. And that's 12, 31, 35. Marquita Bradshaw was endorsed by Bernie. Marquita Bradshaw. Okay, let's look at Marquita Bradshaw again. Marquita Bradshaw, are you going to win a seat in the Senate? Marquita Bradshaw. Are you going to win a seat in the Senate? Who is running to take who is running to take the Republican that's running to take Lamar Alexander's seat? I already did Susan Collins. Susan. Do you know who's the Republican that's running to fill Lamar Alexander's seat? Bill Haggerty. Bill Haggerty. Bill Haggerty. Bill Haggerty. Bill Haggerty, do you win the seat in Tennessee? Bill Haggerty, do you win the seat in Tennessee? Bill Haggerty, do you win the seat in Tennessee? What was that name? Bill Haggerty. Bill Haggerty has the birds, the snake, the anchor. Well, whatever he says is a lie. Meeting or talking, lying for to reach his goals. And Marquita Bradshaw had the bouquet, the tower, and the crossroads. Keep an eye out on Tennessee because this doesn't look good. It doesn't look good for Marquita. Okay. We looked at John Cornyn. Shelley Moore Capito of West Virginia. Sherry Moore Capito of West Virginia. Shelley Moore Capito of West Virginia. West Virginia, are you going to keep your seat? Sherry Moore Capito, West Virginia. Do you win re-election? Sherry Moore Capito. Does she win re-election? Sherry Moore Capito, do you win re-election? Sherry Moore Capito, do you win re-election? Showing yes. Anxiety in the government or anxiety in the institution. Important institution. It's ending here with a positive. Cheating here as well. Stealing. Government. Yes. It's looking like a yes. Mike Enzi of Wyoming. Mike Enzi, Wyoming. Mike Enzi, Wyoming. Do you win re-election? Mike Enzi, Wyoming. Do you win re-election? Mike Enzi, Wyoming. Do you win re-election? Mike Enzi, Wyoming. Mike Enzi. Mike Enzi in Wyoming. You might get a little bit of help from overseas. But this is also a promise that splits multiple contracts or a marriage that's open. A journey for a promise in the elections, a journey of multiple promises, a distant relationship, and he may perhaps not be so faithful. One card, yes or no. One card, yes or no. Mike NZ. Mike NZ, do you win the election? Mike NZ. Mike NZ, do you win the election? Mike NZ, do you win the election? Mike NZ, do you win the election? It looks like a yes, but there may be something that is secret. Oh, he's not running for re-election. Who's running for re-election? Because it's saying a journey here and a promise here, perhaps in the elections, or a promise to separate. This is a promise that splits. I know, Marie, I have like the whole list here, I think. Who is running in Wyoming? Because this is a journey and a promise to split, separate, or also an open marriage. Cheating. Cynthia Loomis. Okay, let me write this down. Journey or going far away, a promise to split and separate. Cynthia Loomis. Cynthia Loomis. Cynthia Loomis. Do you win the Senate seat in Wyoming? Cynthia Loomis. Do you win a Senate seat in Wyoming? Cynthia Loomis. Do you win a Senate seat in Wyoming? Cynthia Loomis. Cynthia Loomis. Do you win a Senate seat in Wyoming? Is anybody else running against Cynthia? Because this isn't looking good for Cynthia. Marav Ben. Hold on, because Cynthia Loomis is not looking good. And Marav Ben. Okay. Okay. Marav Ben. Marav Ben, do you win a seat in the Senate? Marav Ben, do you win a seat in the Senate? Marav Ben, do you win a seat in the Senate? Marav Ben. It's looking pretty good for him. I'm not sure about the polls. He might be a little bit ahead. This is passionate. New directions. And here's the vote. So Marav Ben, because Cynthia Loomis is not looking good. 24, 16, 22. Okay, I want to take another look at cover your ears, you guys. About to ring the bell. Okay. There's one here, and I didn't leave myself enough room to make notes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9. Senate seats to the Democrats. Senate seats. I just asked twice, how many Senate seats do the Democrats win? We got the man. This is card number 28. 2 plus 8 is 10. I asked again, how many seats do the Democrats win? I got the Tower. Tower is card number 19. 1 plus 9 is 10. So I got 10 twice. This may not be exact. It might be a little bit up, a little bit down. But this is saying 10 by our count here. It's looking like 9. Susan Collins loses. According to this, for entertainment purposes only, okay? Susan Collins loses. Cindy Hyde Smith loses. Steve Daines in Montana loses. Jim Inhofe, Oklahoma loses. Lindsey Graham's looking like a no-no. Let me see. Mike Enzi in Wyoming isn't running. Cynthia Looms, who's going to be running again, running the Republican seat, looked horrible. It looked like Muraph Ben. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 there. And then I got 3 more over here. Martha McSally was a no. Cory Gardner in Colorado was a no. And Bill Cassidy was a no. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm getting 9. The cards are saying 10. Okay. So take that with a grain of salt for entertainment purposes only. Get your asses out and vote all these sons of bitches out. So let's ask this. Will the Democrats flip the Senate? Will the Democrats flip the Senate? Will the Democrats flip the Senate? Will the Democrats flip the Senate in 2020? 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 Oh yeah, people are passionately committed to getting your asses out to vote. This is exactly what we need to do every year. Every single year. Who's running in New York, Justin, for Aaron? Because like I said, I just pulled this list off the internet very quickly. I don't even know how many I have here. I can check New York for you too. So I'm getting around 9. The cards were saying 10. Thank you, Sunflower. Still no excuse. Today is National Voter Registration Day. If you are not registered, please go register today. If you have kids, grandkids, anybody that is of age to vote, make sure that they're registered today. Who is Catco versus Balter, New York? Which one is the Dem? Minnesota. Okay, is Minnesota? Balter is the Democrat. Okay. Because I didn't see that on the list that I was reading this morning. Okay, so let's see. Will Balter win in New York? Will Balter win in New York? Will Balter win in New York? Will Balter win a Senate seat in New York? Will Balter win a Senate seat in New York? Will Balter win a Senate seat in New York? Balter. Balter. B-A-L-T-E-R. Will he win a Senate seat in New York? Is he the one that's fighting? Or is he the incumbent? Because there's something here about a senator that may have had some sort of sexual affair. Something kinky going on here with sex. Maybe some sort of a creeper. Catco is the incumbent. Okay. Seniority here. Passionate here. Fighting. So it's like that's showing a yes. There's going to be a lot of passionate fighting for his seniority. If that makes sense. I asked again, how many seats will they gain in the Senate? 20. 2 plus 0 is 2. So 7 plus 2 is 9. So I'm getting around 9 to 10. I could be wrong. We only need 5, but let's get it over the edge. Let's get that. Let's bring it home. Okay, so Balter for the win in New York. Okay. Let me get a drink of water. How's everybody doing? Hey, Sunflower and T-Barb, do you guys have your cards handy, or anybody else that has the Lenormand handy? You are most welcome, Justin's for Aaron. Okay, Sunflower and T-Barb and Jenny. Can you guys pull, sit down, get very rooted, very, very rooted. No wishful thinking, grounded. Can you guys pull one card? We're looking for an amount, one card. And the question is, how many seats do the Democrats gain in the Senate? I'm only looking for one card. Thank you, John. You guys cover your ears. I'm going to ring the bell. I'm just sitting here waiting to see what Jenny got, what Sunflower got. I'm starving, you guys. What's everybody having for dinner? Say, Jean, what did you have for dinner? Can you send some my way, please? I'm starving. I meant to go to I ran some errands real quickly at lunch today, and I didn't stop at Trader Joe's, so I didn't get anything. You're getting the snake, which is 7. Okay. Sweet Pea is getting 10. What card did you get, Sweet Pea? What card did you get? Did you get the scythe? Cappy's getting 10 with the tower. Katie Moonchild is getting the man, which is 10. So we're looking at about 9 or 10. Susan got 8. Okay, so by the looks of that, it looks like we're going to get, Anna is getting 6. So it looks like we're going to get more than the, not more than the 5 that we need. Let's see. Earth is getting 26, which is the book. Sunflower is getting 27, the letter, which is number 9. Sandra Nevins is getting a 9. I don't know about tarot April showers. I don't know how that would work with the tarot. So it's looking more like more than the 5 that we need. So Jenny got 7. Sunflower, I believe, got 9. Did you get 9 or 10, Sunflower? I already read for Texas, Marie. Oh, you're making tacos for dinner. Karen got 8. Okay. Because by this, unless I effed something up, I'm counting 9 here. The card said 9 twice. You guys are getting 9, 8, 7, 10. So it looks more than the 5 that we need. So it looks like we are going to flip the Senate with just a little bit more. April got 8 in the Lenormand. 7 to 8. Yep, Jenny. April got 8 in the Lenormand. So still no excuses, you guys. Like I said, today is National Voter Registration. You got the sun, that's 31. So that would be 4. But it's looking like they get more than 5. They definitely get more than 5. Dog card number 18. So 1 plus 8 is 9. For Mystery Achiever. Hey there, Mystery Achiever. I was just giving you huge props and thank you for being so incredibly kind to post all of the timestamps for me. That's just incredible. Cheryl is getting the cross, which is 36. 3 plus 6 is 9. Yeah, we only need 4, but screw it, man. Ram it through. Ram it through. Ram it through. Smo is getting the snake. Sweet Pea is getting the cross, which is 36. So 3 plus 6 is 9. Yes, mystery does rock. So Jenny and I today, I was telling you guys on my quick little check-in that we had been pulling cards, and well, she was pulling cards while I was driving. Yes, Stephen, plan your vote, everybody. Plan your vote. If those sons of bastards make you guys go into the polls, take a chair, take a cooler, take a book, take a hat, take a charger, park your ass there. Do not budge. Do not budge. But Jenny and I were, well, she was pulling cards. So I wanted to ask, let me see. I'm going to shuffle these because we just went through a lot of Senate seats. So please excuse me while I'm reorganizing this and shuffling. I know we only need 4, Kristen, but it'd be wonderful if we could get 10. Shut them the hell up. Shut them the hell up. And then when you get in, get rid of the freaking filibuster. Ram it up their asses just like they did to us for the last freaking 10 years. But that's just me because I'm petty. My petty boots are all the way up to my eyebrows right now. Those people don't understand mercy at all. Kindness, mercy, none of it. You're petty too, T-Ride? Let me see. Okay. Let me see. Oh, I just saw something that, what does Lori call him? DeSatan? Some of the crap he just pulled in Florida. But I didn't write down the question. DeSatan, that's Ron DeSantis down in Florida, the governor in Florida. That's, yeah, DeSatan, that evil little worthless piece of crap. Okay. Let's see here. Alrighty, we've been on for 1 hour and 23 minutes. I'm going to try to keep this short and answer a couple of questions that I have written down here from you guys previously. And then I got to go make dinner because I'm going to get hangry. So first question. Oh, is Ona, my sweet Ona, here? Hi, my sweet Ona. Okay, will the Republicans successfully seat a new Supreme Court justice before January 2021? Will the Republicans in the Senate successfully seat a Supreme Court justice before January 2021? Will the Republicans in the Senate successfully seat a Supreme Court justice before January 2021? Will they successfully seat a Supreme Court justice before January 2021? Will the Republicans successfully seat a Republican Supreme Court justice before January 2021? Will the Republicans successfully seat a Supreme Court justice before January 2021? Will they successfully seat a Supreme Court justice before 2021? Justice before 2021. Successfully seat the Supreme Court justice. Yeah. They cut off growth here. A sudden decision for an opportunity. Growth and stability is cut off. Yeah. So let's ask it this way. Let's ask it this way. Will there be a new Supreme Court justice seated before January 2021? Will there be a new Supreme Court justice seated before January 2021? Will there be a new Supreme Court justice seated before 2021? Will there be a new Supreme Court justice seated before 2021? Will there be a new Supreme Court justice seated? Can you guys see that? A betrayal and a liar is exposed, and then there's a change. There's going to be trouble here. Trouble gets exposed, and then there's a change. There's two women here as well. The snake is the Queen of Clubs. The storks is the Queen of Hearts. Let me ask it this way. Let me ask it this way. Yes, they're going to get it diminished. The court here, they're going to steal it. It's stolen. And then an official ballot, official law. This could be like something that's written in the rule books, but it's official. It's stolen. It's saying yes. Okay, so let's see. That's 3 yeses in a row. Jenny got a yes today when we were reading. I'm getting that they're going to steal it. So let's ask this. Let's ask this. Will Joe Biden rectify the Supreme Court? Is Joe Biden going to do anything to rectify the Supreme Court? Will Joe Biden 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 rectify the Supreme Court? Rectify the Supreme Court. You know what? Hold on here. Nope. If you are suicidal, coming into my chat room is nowhere to be. You should be dialing the authorities. You've been blocked from the channel. I saw you doing this on Jenny's channel too. Sorry if that seems harsh, you guys. How will Joe Biden rectify this? Will Joe Biden rectify Supreme Court? Joe Biden rectify Supreme Court. Will Joe Biden rectify the Supreme Court? Will Joe Biden rectify the Supreme Court? Will Joe Biden rectify the Supreme Court? Rectify the Supreme Court. He's committed to it. I already read on that, Barbara Young. Deeply rooted, something that is expansive, and then there's a commitment. Now, with that said, earlier we got the snake, the sun, the storks. There's going to be a problem. However, there's a successful change. The storks adds 2. Okay, so like I was saying in my stream, that the Progressive Caucus is pushing to add to the Supreme Court seats. They're trying to tamper that down at the moment because the last thing we want is Mitch McConnell getting ideas and going, oh, you're going to stack the courts? I'm going to beat you to it. You know what I mean? And then we're screwed. So let's see. Will Joe Biden... Let me see. That was one of my questions. Thank you, Jenny. Thank you. I'm sorry that was just... I'm sorry if that was harsh, but it's like, seriously. All right. Will Biden stack the SCOTUS to 11? Will Joe Biden add to the Supreme Court to make it 11 judges? Will Biden add to the Supreme Court to make it 11? Will Joe Biden add to the Supreme Court and make it 11? Will Joe Biden add to the Supreme Court and make it 11? Will Biden add to the Supreme Court and make it 11? Will Biden add to the Supreme Court to make it 11? Will Biden add to the Supreme Court to make it 11? Joe Biden add to the Supreme Court to make it 11. He's not speaking. There's something here that is deeply rooted. It causes problems. Something deeply rooted, lying to a man. He is not talking. He's not having meetings. One card, yes or no. One card, yes or no. One card, yes or no. Will he add to the Supreme Court? Will Joe Biden add to the Supreme Court? With the tree there, it looks like it stays the way it is. Let me see. How will Joe Biden rectify the Supreme Court? How will Joe Biden rectify the Supreme Court? How will Joe Biden rectify the situation in the Supreme Court? How will Joe Biden rectify the situation in the Supreme Court? How is he going to rectify the situation in the Supreme Court? How is Joe Biden going to rectify the situation in the Supreme Court? How is Joe Biden going to rectify the situation in the Supreme Court? there's a bit of a delay and an obstacle. A passionate change for something that is deeply rooted here. And then the change of legislation. This could be changing filibusters too. But something gets changed, elevated, and improved here. Is going to overcome the obstacle through legislation. But this adds to it. Okay. Some way, somehow, Brett Kavanaugh's career comes to an end. Removal here. I can't tell you when. Will Brett Kavanaugh be investigated? I asked about investigation, and this is what pops out. News of a new investigation moving forward. Investigation, new, and then news. And I just asked if he would be investigated. So let me ask. Will Brett Kavanaugh be investigated? 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 There's the investigation. He's going to have to talk to investigators, and there's removal here. There's something here around perhaps harassment, something sexual here with the whip. This would be like sexual pleasure here and happy loyalty. Talking to official investigators, and then there's a removal right there. So, and it has to do with sexual harassment here with the whip. Sexual pleasure. So let me ask, will he be removed? Will Brett Kavanaugh be removed from the Supreme Court? Will Brett Kavanaugh be removed from the Supreme Court? Will Brett Kavanaugh be removed from the Supreme Court? Will Brett Kavanaugh be removed from the Supreme Court? Will Brett Kavanaugh be removed from the Supreme Court? Removed from the Supreme Court. Will Brett Kavanaugh be removed from the Supreme Court? Will Brett Kavanaugh be removed from the Supreme Court? Will Brett Kavanaugh be removed from the Supreme Court? The move is going to be delayed at first. But then, yes, there's a change in his career after some delay here. A delay, an obstacle, a problem, a block. The move is blocked here at first, but then it clears up here. So the only person that I was able to find the name on for SCOTUS was Amy Coney Barrett. Will Amy Coney Barrett be appointed to the Supreme Court? Will Amy Coney Barrett be appointed to the Supreme Court? Will Amy Coney Barrett be appointed to the Supreme Court? Amy Coney Barrett. Amy Coney Barrett. Will she be appointed to the Supreme Court? Amy Coney Barrett. Will she be appointed to the Supreme Court? Amy Coney Barrett. Will she be appointed to the Supreme Court? That's looking like a yes. Mind you, there's another woman there whose name's been floating around. I didn't catch hers. This is looking like someone that favors them around mothers. So perhaps reproductive rights or something, because this would be a mother, someone that's very protective and mothering and nurturing and emotional. Okay, so she's probably a pro-birther. I'm sorry, I don't call it pro-life, I call it pro-birth, because they're all about you having a baby. Oh, she has 7 kids. Yeah, there's something here about her being a mother. I don't call it pro-life, I call it pro-birth, because they want you to have babies, but once those babies get here, fuck you, see you later. So, okay, let's see. Thank you, Mr. RN. The Senate seat in the Supreme Court Justice before January 2021. The Senate seat in Supreme Court Justice before January 2021. The Senate. The Senate seat in the Supreme Court Justice before January 2021. The Senate seat in the Supreme Court Justice. So yes, again, will they seat a new Supreme Court justice? Let's say yes again, the 4th time I've asked tonight. Okay, and we got yes that, well, let me see. Let me ask again. Will Brett Kavanaugh be removed from the Supreme Court? Will Brett Kavanaugh be removed from the Supreme Court? Will Brett Kavanaugh be removed from the Supreme Court? Will Brett Kavanaugh be removed from the Supreme Court? Will Brett Kavanaugh be removed from the Supreme Court? Will Brett Kavanaugh be removed from the Supreme Court? Will Brett Kavanaugh be removed from the Supreme Court? Will Brett Kavanaugh be removed from the Supreme Court? Will Brett Kavanaugh be removed from the Supreme Court? Institutional success for someone that's loyal. Or it could be institutions shining a light on a loyalist here as well. That's a yes. So, when? I do not know. Yes. there's confusion around an investigation that was official. He's gotten to where he has in his journey for lying. It's yeah, that's like the third time, fourth time I've asked. I keep getting yeses. Let's see. I asked if you'll seat more Supreme Court judges again. Opportunity comes to an end for the person in power. This is a no. There's talk on the media here. That's talk and steadfast marketing here. Opportunity ends. Hope ends. And then there's power. I need to figure out a different way to... So that was 2/8/15. Oh. I asked if there was going to be a shutdown, simply because we got the clover, the coffin, the bear, an opportunity to shut something down, and then power. This is showing a danger here. A decision for gifts are going to require suffering. This is also cosmetic surgery. I don't know why. Cosmetic and punishment, pain, suffering, grief. It's kind of like there's a decision to grieve here. A choice and a decision to grieve. There's something here about money and financing getting cut off. An opportunity for power gets cut. I asked if there was going to be a government shutdown by October. Finance, resources, opportunity, and luck. Swift decision to cut it off. It's like a decision around money and financing here. This would be like a lottery ticket of some sort. So this could be about stimulus or something, and then there's a cutoff here. I just asked if Pelosi has a plan to stall the Supreme Court appointments. Gifts, messages, mail, secured. Gifts are secured. Going to be trouble. there's going to be trouble here for something that's deeply rooted to change, to move something up. Sunflower, I was dancing around that issue because I don't like what I saw in that spread. She has a plan, all right, and the plans. Securing gifts. Jenny, do you see this? Something that's coming up for a vote in the House. Oh, it's letter, stars, dog, crossroads, house. Something comes up for a vote in the House. Also a divided House. I'm getting that she does not remain Speaker next year. There's no more trust and a lot of people that are pissed off. The loyalty ends and there's fighting. I'm ready for her to go. And put in there's someone that actually knows how to fight a goddamn fight. Let's see. Will Adam Schiff be the House Speaker next year? Will Adam Schiff be House Speaker next year? Will Adam Schiff be 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 Speaker next year? Adam Schiff be Speaker next year. Will Adam Schiff be speaker next year? 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 There may be some talk and gossip about it because it's saying that change and an improvement will reach its goal. And then there's talks here, perhaps meetings. Okay. I don't know if it would be Adam Schiff. I would have to go through the whole list. Adam Schiff, Jamie Raskin. Who else would it be? I would love to see Barbara Lee in there. Ro Khanna, Pramila Jayapal. I mean, there's a countless slew of people, but it's showing. My previous reading said that loyalty to her, friendships to her, come to an end, and there's fighting. Let me see. Now let's see about what's his face. Schumer. Does Chuck Schumer have a plan to stall? Chuck Schumer have a plan? Does Chuck Schumer have a plan to stall the SCOTUS appointment? Thank you, Brandon. Does Chuck Schumer have a plan? Does Chuck Schumer have a plan to stall the SCOTUS appointment? Does Chuck Schumer have a plan to stall SCOTUS appointment? Does Chuck Schumer have a plan to stall SCOTUS appointment? Does Chuck Schumer have a plan to stall SCOTUS appointment? He's got a little bit of a plan. A little bit of a plan. Arguing and fighting comes to an end. There's a little bit of a plan. Now, I don't know if his little bit of a plan is we're going to boycott everything, because that's not going to help you. You need to win people over to your side. This is saying fighting comes to an end. Perhaps they don't participate in something and they boycott. I'm not sure. Saying he's got a little bit of luck here. Okay. I think Chuck Schumer needs to hand the reins over too, but that's just me. I'd love to see a Warren or somebody with some balls as speaker, but I'll keep my mouth shut. Or Senate majority. Let's see. What is Chuck Schumer's plan to stall the SCOTUS appointment? What is Chuck Schumer's plan to stall the SCOTUS appointment? What is Chuck Schumer's plan to stall the SCOTUS appointment? What is Chuck Schumer's plan to stall SCOTUS appointment? What is Chuck Schumer's plan to stall SCOTUS appointment? What is Chuck Schumer's plan to stall SCOTUS appointment? What is Chuck Schumer's plan to stall the SCOTUS appointment? Finding a solution to a problem in regards to fighting here. The fighting gets resolved. There's a change here and something goes in a new direction and is secured. This is adding. They add to. There's a promise here of a new direction. These three are saying the fighting, the arguing here, a change, an improvement, a move, secure, stable, persistent. This is also talking about sex and reproductive rights. Stay secure, because the whip is sex. The storks Oh, thank you, Kay. I'm in the same boat, honey. This is sex here. This is reproductive rights. Because the Storks talks about a change, an improvement, a move, and a pregnancy. Sex, pregnancies, stay, secure, persistent. A promise of a new direction, a promise of success, a promise of going in a new direction, a promise of perhaps something to do with maps. What is his plan? His plan may be to secure enough agreements here for representatives that are in favor of sex and reproductive rights and make it stick. And perhaps persuade other Republicans to join ranks here to get a promise from them, a promise that, you know, Roe versus Wade and LGBTQ rights and all that stuff, because this is sex, pregnancy, secured, and a promise to go in a new direction, a promise of success. So it looks like he's trying to get people to agree with him to not vote. So let's see. Will Schumer be successful in garnering enough Republicans to vote? That did not show up in the spread, Asantewa. It was talking about sex and reproductive rights. Will Chuck Schumer be successful in getting enough Republicans to vote against SCOTUS appointment? Will Chuck Schumer be successful? Will Chuck Schumer be successful in getting enough Republicans to vote against SCOTUS appointee? Here's the important choice and the journey ahead, the decision about sex. He might be able to get a couple, maybe two here with the clover, because this is an important decision and a journey. Important decision here moving forward, far away, okay? Decisions here around sex. Notice here with the key is number 33. Crossroads is number 22. Number 22 is significant because it's got the key in front of it also, so it'll make the number 2 significant here. He might persuade 2 to make the choice to journey afar, to break ranks, to split. Perhaps 2 here with the clover. And that's about it. Also earlier we got the whip, the ring, the storks, the whip, the ring, the storks, the stars, and the anchor. The storks also adds 2. Okay, so a promise to add to and expand for security. Okay, even though earlier I was getting that about Biden. Let's see. No, those are my demon neighbors. Here's pregnancy and birth in the public, in communities. The expansion gets diminished and shut down. The upgrade and the change may be small. So let me see. There's suspicion within the community, and then hearings. There's going to be public hearings in the Senate in regards to an investigation. I asked, because I kept getting that Joe Biden no to expanding. So I asked, will he reduce? Will he take away? I'm getting investigations and committees here. Yes. So he may not expand, he may investigate and remove. Perhaps that's how they're going to get around McConnell stealing not one, but 2 Supreme Court justice seats. Let me see. Will Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats in the House impeach William Barr? Will Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats in the House impeach William Barr? Will Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats in the House impeach William Barr? Will Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats in the House impeach William Barr? Will Nancy Pelosi and the House Democrats impeach William Barr? Will Nancy Pelosi and the House Democrats impeach William Barr? House Democrats impeach William Barr. That would be a no. Here again, sex and reproductive rights. Something closes here. Let me ask it this way. Will William Barr be impeached? 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 William Barr There's a delay and an obstacle and a new direction from support, from people that support, people that are guides, people that are loyal. Let me see. There may be a celebrity friend here. They're going to hear that the public is pissed off and backlashing here because of procrastination and inaction, if that makes sense. Procrastination and action blocks, obstacles, delays, obstructions. And then here's a celebrity friend, a celebrity guide, a celebrity advisor. Okay, there's public freaking anger here and people talking about why they're not doing anything. Especially when when William Barr is already telling you what he's going to do for the elections. So let me ask it this way. I asked one card yes or no. That's a positive. His career success ends. Done. Kaput. Finito. Caca. Okay? His career success, his reputation is dead. I'd love to see what other readers get on this. Jenny and Johnny and Ona and Lori. I'd love to see what they get. Let me see. I mean, I'll believe it when I see it. I'm not holding my breath. I ain't holding my breath at all. At all. Let me see. Let me see. I asked if Spanky's going to be impeached again. There's a change and an upgrade here and an investigation by the House. Change and an improvement investigation by the House. I asked for one card, yes, no. That's a positive. Those are all positive. Success, a new direction, emotional happiness here. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Something in the media, perhaps something that starts floating around in the media to bring happiness here. I don't always say hopes, wishes, and dreams with the stars, but both of these talk about stuff that happens at night. So your dreams coming true, quite possibly. So this could also be saying wishful thinking, but the question was, will he be impeached again? Those are all three positive cards. That's a positive card. Loyalty is lost or diminished and punished. Grieving, pain, and sorrow. Let me see. I would love to see what other readers, Johnny and Jenny and Lori and Ona and Lynn Tarot and anybody else gets. I missed that video, Brandon. I missed the video, and I do know that they were completely against packing the courts. I mean, which I understand because we're thinking right now short-term solution, but I'm thinking like 40, 50, 60 years down the road, which by then the Republican Party will be completely dead. But who knows what's going to be left? A total nut wing part of the party where it's all quackanons, you know, and we don't want quackanons having 11 seats in the court. That would, oh my God, the country would be ruined in a month. So that's all the questions I have, you guys. I'm going to go get something to eat. I want to thank everybody who super chatted and everybody who came tonight to hang out. I promise I was not in a bad mood when I was driving. I was just trying to drive and vlog at the same time, which was really stupid, and I shouldn't do that. So I'm going to cut it off here, you guys. Hopefully someone will go live maybe and ask some questions about, you know, this stuff moving forward. Thank you, everybody, and I hope to see everybody again sometime soon, okay? Everyone have a great evening. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye.